because of this corona, due to some reasons, our project moved to some other organization. So that's the reason I come out of the organization. So that time I don't know what to do next. So one of my friend referred about this Power BI course.
Okay.
October end I started. I joined the course. Okay, the way you explained, it's superb. Seriously, anyone can understand. It's very simple, clear. That time I was jobless and I want to get into this. So same day I got 3 opportunities. So all 3 is full-time opportunity. But first interview only I got the offer.
Gopy, one of my mentee, lost his job due to COVID. Then he learned Power BI from our Power BI in-depth course. And within just 3 months, he cracked his first interview and got a job as a data analyst. Gopy, I'm really proud of you. In this detailed discussion, Gopy will be sharing his entire journey of learning Power BI and getting a job as a data analyst. He'll also talk about the interview question, interview process, and he'll also talk about that how to get a job as a data analyst, even as a fresher, and much more. I can guarantee you this half-an-hour discussion with Gopy will help you to become a data analyst. If you do not know what Power BI is, let me give you a brief about Power BI. Power BI is one of the most in-demand tool by Microsoft, which has been used for data analysis and visualization. Now, the best part is that if you want to become a data analyst, you can learn Power BI because there is no coding and no past experience is required. It doesn't matter whether you are from the technical background or non-technical background, whether you are a fresher or an experience from a different domain. You can learn Power BI in just 2 months and expect the starting salary package between 5 to 6 lakh per annum. If you want to know more about Power BI and its career scope for you, then I'm holding a free masterclass where I will be talking everything about Power BI and its career scope in detail. Also, upon joining, you will be getting my best-selling ebook worth ₹1,500 absolutely free. The link for this free masterclass is given in the description, bio, and in the first comment. Let's complete this video and then join my free masterclass. Let's head over to the discussion with Gopy.
So, Gopy, a very warm welcome to you. And let me brief you about this discussion. The only purpose of this discussion is to discuss about Power BI, right? And how Power BI helped you into your career in getting a good opportunity, right? So that a lot of people can get inspired by that, so that they should know the kind of capability and scope Power BI has, and what kind of opportunities they can gain, what kind of questions been asked when you got the job into Power BI, right? And what was your journey? Because you have posted a lot of dashboards on LinkedIn. So what was your journey in total, right? And how much salary they can expect to earn also if they come into it as a fresher or as an experienced person. So this all things we're going to discuss into this discussion. So are we good?
Yeah, Lokesh. Good.
Okay. So let us just start with your quick introduction, that how was your journey so far? And then we'll carry forward. Yeah.
So actually I was from, as you know, I was from a BPO background for last 7 years. So in last October, actually, because of this corona, due to some reasons, our project moved to some other organization. So that's the reason I come out of the organization. So that time I don't know what to do next. So one of my friend referred about this Power BI course. Okay. So once I come to know about the Power BI course, he told me that there is one tool, business intelligence tool, you can just try. So that time what I did, actually I was from a quality background. I was a quality associate in my previous organization for the past 4 years. So where we used to do the reportings on daily basis, weekly basis, and the error analysis. So that kind of work. So when I come to know about this tool, then actually I took almost 2 weeks whether to get in or not. First, what I did means, first I checked what is Power BI. So where it is used. So how the work will be, what is the kind of work we are going to do once we get in. So then what I did, I checked with some of my colleagues or my managers who is working in different big organizations, which is related to some data field, some people are working, and some well-wishers. So everyone told that, yeah, you can go. But the thing is, they told that you need to analyze what it is and check whether you can able to do or not. That is the main thing, right? Because one person capability is different. One person can do he may be good in something, and for that person, this may be the reporting, this may be a different thing. So
Right.
that is the advice they given. So what I did means after that I took 1 week time. I went to YouTube, Google. I took 1 week. Then I
Okay.
decided, okay, we'll go for that.
Okay.
The thing which I attracted is your YouTube video, which is that Mega Mart. You
Right.
posted one video for almost 2.5 years video, 2.5 hours video, I think so. That Mega Mart, that
Absolutely.
rose color dashboard.
It
So
was
that
complete
one,
dashboard that I've created using
yes,
Megamart data.
yes.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's the one. So that's the first video which I saw yours.
Okay. Okay.
Then I checked where to start this, where to join.
Okay.
Then again, I checked with my IT friends who was already working in this domain, whereas as well as in the remaining IT domains. So
All right.
a few of my friends also suggested you. When I checked with when I told your name, they said that yeah, you can go.
Right.
So they also referred that. Then I attended your webinar, which we will do,
Okay.
right? So in evening and day. So
Right.
initially first time when I tried, but the time I was due to some other reasons I missed that. Then again I
Okay.
contacted that team. Then again the next week I think so I joined.
Okay.
So in that webinar, that 1 hour session, so I attended that. So then that time and that day only I decided, and the same day I joined.
Okay.
In the end of the session we joined, right? So in that only I joined. So that's how it started.
Okay. And how much time it took for you to learn Power BI? Complete
Actually,
the course?
October end I started. I joined the course. Actually, that time I was in home. So that's the
Okay.
reason I spent almost 3 hours in a day.
Okay.
3 hours in a day, almost 40 to 45 days it took for me.
So you were working at that time somewhere?
No, that time I was not working.
Okay. So every day you were devoting 3 hours, and it took
Yes.
you 1.5 months to
Yeah,
complete
almost.
the entire
Actually,
course.
the thing is, one mistake I did is initially I didn't practice along with you. What I did means almost 10, 15 videos I saw. But after that time, after some time, I realized I am doing mistake. So then again, I started from the beginning. That's the reason that 5 days, again, it took extra. Or else, if you dedicatedly spend 3 hours, I think minimum 35 to 40 days is enough.
Right, because it's a
to
practical
complete the
course.
course.
Yeah, because you have to do practically those things. That's what it is supposed to be. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
The thing is, we need to practice more. As per my experience, what I learned, just seeing a video, anyone can sit and watch the videos. But the thing is, after that, how much effort we are putting into that. So that's the main thing. We need to practice every day, or if you are working, at least we need to spend minimum of 2 hours. See, I was at home, so at least I spent 3 hours. Sometimes it went to 3.5 hours like that. But if the person who is working and they want to do this simultaneously, minimum 2 hours, they need to squeeze the time and they need to spend. And continuously, they need to practice as well.
Absolutely. So you mentioned, Gopi, that in October, around first week, you left the previous job, right?
No, October almost mid, and I joined in October last week only in your course.
Right. So mid of October in 2021, you left your previous job, and then you were not doing anything, because at that time you left the job because of the reason that because of the COVID, right? The project moved on, and then you had to leave the job, right? So after that, you searched for Power BI, and end of October, you got to know about our course and the videos, and you joined the course, right? And November, December mid, you completed the course.
Yeah.
Am I right? Okay.
Almost.
And then
November end, completed.
And then what you did after that?
So after that, what I did means along with the course, you gave 5 dashboards, right? Bonus dashboards.
Premium dashboards.
So yes. So first I started with that. So first I start with the banking one, which is out of 5, it looks simple. So what I did means I started from the simple one. So I started that, and I participated in the competitions, data analytics competitions, and LinkedIn, Marvin Analytics, ONX data, and D challenges. Participated in those challenges as well, and then that time I gained some experience. So within that, I think almost 8 dashboards, I think so. I taken data from the Kaggle and try to build the reports. I from government websites, I created few reports. And the thing is, almost everything I posted in the LinkedIn.
Right.
So so whatever I learned from the course, apart from that, whatever we are posting in the LinkedIn and the reviews for the experts. So that is the main thing. So initially my contacts is very less. So once after I update some 5-6 dashboards, my contacts is grow. So people are contacting me. Some after I think in Jan, I think so. The first message I got from one of the CEO from Kerala.
Okay.
The thing is, the people whoever is contacting is it's not HRs, it's not the recruiting managers. Whichever I got is all from CEOs.
Oh, that's
almost
amazing.
4 to 5 members contacted me.
Okay, that's amazing.
So I think LinkedIn is the best platform.
Best platform.
Yes. Yeah. So whenever we are instead of we are active in the Facebook or Insta, if you spend that same time in Facebook,
Absolutely.
in Insta and
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, we can gain easily.
Right. And I hope
last October to this many days, almost I forgot Facebook and addicted to LinkedIn.
Yeah.
That time I was jobless and I want to get into this. So that is the only motive. So I was keep on posting. And the thing is, I subscribe to all the YouTube channels, whichever is familiar, or if we have any doubts, we can just go to YouTube. And even in the LinkedIn, there is a number of experts. They're active in LinkedIn also. They're posting videos in blogs. So we can refer that and we can learn each and every day. There is a learning in everything. So that only helped me a lot.
Absolutely. And you must have joined our monthly call also, in which we discuss job opportunities, and we should keep on posting on LinkedIn.
I think twice only I joined. After that, due to some reasons, I am not in a position to join.
Okay. It's okay.
So once you took that LinkedIn optimization and resume preparation session. So that one also helped me. Okay. So initially my profile score was 30 to 35. So after that, now my profile score is 90.
Right.
And I got some freelancing projects as well.
Oh, that's great.
In that one I got from Kenya.
Okay.
And one person from Egypt.
Okay.
So for some clarification, that person contacted me for Egypt. He asked some help. So I did that. And for Kenya, I did some projects.
Right. So I can see, I can see that anyone who is having a skill like Power BI, and if they showcase it to the entire world like you did through LinkedIn, there is no competition for that guy, isn't it? Because people started reaching you instead of reaching you being reached to those people for work, right? So that's an amazing thing.
Almost we are showcasing everything in the LinkedIn, right? So mostly they are referring our profile. So they are referring our profile, they are seeing our dashboards, then only they are contacting. So it's like that.
Absolutely. And what is your journey to get the job where you are working right now? You just got the job, right? So how that happened? How they contacted you or you contacted them? What was the story?
Actually, till now, after I joined, initially I sent resume to only 2 or 3 HRs.
Just so only 2 to 3 HRs?
No, initial days. That time it was, my resume was like my old resume. Our resume was in the BPO sector. So it was like that. So that time straight away they rejected. Because I am a fresher, I am changing the domain. So 2 to 3 HRs I sent, they rejected. So after that, I realized that resume also I need to work. So then I worked on my resume. February 1st, I posted my resume in LinkedIn. I optimized my profile. The same day, I got message from the same company which I joined now. The company CEO, this company, and person from Kenya, and person from EY. And one more HR from Andhra Pradesh, from Hyderabad company. So same day, I got 3 opportunities.
3 opportunities.
Yeah.
Those are interview. Rest are freelancing opportunities, and this was full-time opportunity.
No, all 3 is full-time opportunity.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
Right. And the thing is, interview was scheduled like one day morning, one interview, evening, one interview, next day, one interview. 2 days, 3 interviews. That's it.
Oh, amazing. It's an amazing thing, right? In just one day after updating your profile and aligned to Power BI, you got 3 opportunities.
The same day only I got the message, and the next day the managers or who or a different person, they contacted me. But the message is coming from the higher level.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Right. So what is the name of the company where you're working right now?
Now it's a MMJS Data File.
Okay. Okay.
It's a
And your
Dubai-based
profile over
company.
there is?
Now my role is a data analyst.
Data analyst. Okay. Amazing.
The designation they
Amazing.
given as a data analyst.
Okay. Okay.
It's a Power BI developer role.
It's a Power BI developer role. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
when did you got to this? Do you remember the date?
February 1st. February 1st,
first week.
February 2nd, they contacted me.
Okay.
Within February 16th only, my job is confirmed.
Okay. On 16th February, you the job got confirmed. Okay.
Yes. And actually, one week delay because of whenever that time they called me, I was not in a situation to attend. So that's the reason. So there was 1 week gap. After a week, they contacted me again. So you can take, you can say like maximum of 6 to 7 days. That's it.
Okay. But what about the other opportunities? You must have given interview to them also, as you mentioned. So did you got the offer letter from them also?
No, actually EY the next day I attended. It was there only I failed. But the Hyderabad company also, I cleared the second round. Even client round, it took almost a month, almost this March they conducted.
Okay.
Now, meanwhile, at that time, I had accepted this offer also.
You have already accepted the offer in the mid of February, right?
Mid of February only they accepted the offer. Here, within a week, everything was done. First round, it was a technical round. Second round was a technical with practical. And then only it was selected. And final round was just a meeting with our CEO. Just a hi-bye and the salary discussions. Those like that. After I accepted the offer here from the Hyderabad company, again they called me for the client round. Even though after that also I attended, but I didn't clear that. The thing is, interview was fine. It was almost 4 to 5 members. All are onshore people.
Okay.
It took almost a 1 hour call. So interview was perfect. They had no doubt about my knowledge or something. The only reason they told for my rejection is the live environment experience is not there. So that's the reason they are not ready to put me in a project. So that's the reason they told me. The first round, that manager was super. What to say? They are impressed. He impressed a lot about my project and the way how I presented given interview. He was okay with that. But the only reason in the client round is the clients because of not having the live environment experience. That's the reason they told me. Because interview almost 90 to 95% questions I answered. So there is no issue. Only because of the live environment experience, they told that sorry, we are not in a question. It's fine.
Okay. It's fine. Absolutely.
But this is my first interview actually. Now I got selected, right? So this is the first interview actually. This is the first interview. Second interview, that EY, I got rejected in first round only. But third interview is that Hyderabad interview. But first interview only I got the offer.
You got the offer from the first interview itself.
Yeah, first interview, first company.
So they were looking for a fresher or an experienced person in Power BI?
Actually, here they are okay with fresher also.
Okay. They were okay with the fresher? Only the skill.
Also. Yes.
Only the person must be skillful in Power BI. That is what they were looking
for. That's the only thing they saw.
Absolutely. And apart from Power BI, were they looking for any other technology or a skill like SQL? Okay. So
SQL, that's the basic.
So you had that knowledge of SQL already?
No, actually I am learning. I don't have. Now, whenever I joined this course, after a month, I started SQL also.
Right.
So now I am in a learning stage. I told them very clearly in the interview. So I told that I am learning now. I will learn. I am learning. So they said they're okay.
Right.
See, some companies only they are strict to know we need.
Absolutely.
But
I do.
Some companies they are okay with that.
Flexible also, right?
Yeah, they are flexible.
And this is very normal, and I've seen that also. That a lot of companies they mention SQL is one of the preferred skill into their JD for a Power BI developer job. But even if you do not know SQL, that's okay with them. But if you must be good at Power BI because that's what they are looking for majorly. So 95% role is of Power BI.
We need to boost up in some other place. So we need to show our skills there. So they are okay with that.
Absolutely.
They'll
because
be okay with that.
They let you learn this on the job also, SQL. Right?
Yes.
So that way. And do you remember any interview questions from that interview? Because that would be helpful for the audience to understand.
So out of these three companies, almost 50 to 60% companies is questions is almost same.
Right,
Okay.
absolutely.
So major thing what they're asking, major thing is about append versus merge. And
Sorry, come again.
Append queries and merge queries.
Append queries and merge queries in Power Query of Power BI,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes, that's the one. And some main thing is sum x and sum iterator functions. If you come for DAX functions, they will ask about that.
DAX functions, right?
Most common questions is the connection. What and all, how we can connect. So what and all connections we can use, or what and all file types we can use.
Right.
Excel, CSV, those kind of things.
Okay.
And
file type and connections, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Connections.
What all data set you can connect to, right?
Yeah.
Online,
that is
offline,
mostly
all such things.
Major questions. And one major question in all that interviews is in SQL, how we will connect. There are different types: direct query, live query,
right?
Direct mode. So when we will use direct mode, so what is the difference between direct mode and the live mode? So what we can able to do, or what we are not able to do. So that is one of the common question in all the interviews.
Right. The pros and cons of connecting to live mode and
direct mode.
Direct query mode, right? Okay, great.
And most of the times, if you show our reports, they will question in that reports. How, if what and all you did, how you did, why you did.
Absolutely.
In my Hyderabad company, the client asked me, why you use this color, why you use this theme. Is there any particular reason for that? So that kind of questions also they are asking, because some companies is preferring some kind of themes.
Absolutely.
So they asked me like that also.
Right. In fact, a lot of people I've interviewed earlier also, like you, who were my mentees and got opportunity in Power BI. So they mentioned this thing that just by showing their dashboard they have created after learning the course, they cleared the interview. Almost they have cleared the interview. Just formality questions were being asked, right? So that is the advantage those people got, right?
Here also, see, when I attended my interview, I did almost 13 dashboards. It was 5 plus 8, 13. So what I did means in my initial, whenever the interview starts, that time only I told them very clearly, see boss, till now I did this much. So that time they asked me, so show me your best. I showed one of my best few reports. So they are okay with that. In almost 10-15 minutes in one report they spent. They asked me questions, how you did this, why you did this. I explained them. So there only almost everything is done.
Right.
So if you have some best reports, so that is the easiest way to clear. We can impress the people.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you are preparing that kind of report, means we have that much of capability, right? So only that we can able to prepare that kind of report. So that will answer most of the questions without asking. They're asking the questions, they got the answer about our skill and the knowledge.
Right.
So and reports play the vital role.
Right, absolutely. And this is not only about Power BI. If you have any skill, showcase it to the recruiter, and you're halfway already selected there, right? Because they can see what they're looking for into a person practically. So nothing like it.
Yeah, actually in this interview, second round is practical interview actually.
Right. And you did that, okay.
Yeah, what he did means he gave a data set and he told me, do whatever you want. This is the data set, just to present.
Okay.
Impress me. Like that he told me. Actually, half an hour he asked questions, and the next half an hour he told me to prepare the report.
Play around with the data, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a easy thing to clear the interview actually. Well, because maybe because we don't have the live experience, some questions may not we understand. But when we are performing, when we are doing that practically, we can answer that easily.
Right.
So that is the one main thing which I feel it's good in my interview.
Right.
So they told me to present the report. I gave.
Right.
That's the thing.
Okay. So if you have any idea that would be helpful for us, that if a person spend maybe 2 years into Power BI, into an organization, 2 years of experience into Power BI, how much salary they can expect also? Because you must be working with a team and you got some knowledge onto that also.
Actually, within 2 years, the thing is, if you want to increase our salary, means not only we need to spend the time, we need to upgrade ourselves also.
Absolutely.
So along with that Power BI, so now So what is in the market? And I think now it's Azure, right? So we
Azure.
are concentrating on Azure. So
Right.
SQL, Azure, Power
SQL.
BI. So we can easily go up to 10 plus easily.
Right. Within 2 years, you can double your salary also.
Yeah, easily.
If you learn this in-demand tools along with Power BI and sharpen your skills into Power BI, because Power BI is also very dynamic, isn't it? Every
Yes.
month they are upgrading this program.
Yeah,
And they're coming up with
that
new
is the
visuals.
main thing actually. Now people, it's month on month, it is getting updated. Still, at the same time, we need to update. We need to know that what is the update. We need to follow. We need to practice that. We need to implement that. Until now,
Absolutely.
I think in many of the countries, I think so now many of the they are there for them. It's a new tool actually. Power BI.
Right.
So there, the demand is there. So
Right.
demand is there for Power BI. If you are upgrading yourself, you are up to date. I think with only Power BI also. If you are master in that, we can do the magic things and
Absolutely.
we can gain the salary like anything.
Absolutely. And you also referred about some freelancing projects earlier. So you did those projects?
Yeah, actually that's from India actually. He asked me for some projects. So a few projects I did.
Okay.
2-3 reports I did.
2-3 reports. And how much time it took you to complete one report?
Actually, initially it's correction actually.
Okay.
One report was already prepared by someone.
Okay.
So I just, he don't want that report or he want to improvise that report.
Okay.
So that's the reason I improved that. For that, because the data set is somewhat, I don't have data set actually for that. In that given report only, I need to improve, do the improvisation. So it took some time. It took almost 2 days, 2 days to correct that.
Okay.
So for that, I charged minimum charge because it's my very first freelancing project. And that time I was not aware how to charge also.
Right.
And when I checked with the people, they told the minimum amount. So I charged that minimum amount because it's a very first thing, right? So first thing is always
absolutely. In fact, in the first freelancing projects, we should do work even without getting paid.
Yeah.
To gain the experience to create the profile. Yeah. So how much you have charged, by the way, for that?
It's 2.5, 2,500.
2,500 for 2 days of work as your first project into freelancing.
Yeah, it's a first project.
And then how much you have charged for the next couple of projects?
Next also I did for the same rate only.
Okay.
Because it's an initial and the same person. So it's for the same rate.
Okay. That's good. That's good. At least you started gaining confidence that, right, you can do something for anyone. Any kind of, in fact, you have rectified the models for them, which has been expected from an experienced person, right? So that much knowledge you gained, that's very important to understand here. Yeah. So one last thing I would like to ask you, Gopi, is that what is your message for anyone, like you were from a different domain, okay?
Yes.
And you came here into Power BI after pandemic, you lost the job and you came into Power BI. So there are, millions of people out there who actually suffered the loss of their jobs and who are stuck in a dead-end job, right? And a lot of people who are freshers and they are not sure about that, how to get a good opportunity, right? And they are not aware about Power BI also, which is the most in-demand skill. So what is your ultimate message to them so that they can get a path, right? How to learn, how to apply, and how to get a job. So if you throw some light onto this, it would be very helpful for these people.
So as per my experience, Lokesh, LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is the best place, okay? So if you heard it, maybe it may be a fresher or someone, if you want to get into this. So the thing is here, the Power BI courses, I think it's not that much difficult or anyone from the other background or non-technical. I'm also a non-technical guy.
Right.
So we can learn easily. It's means we need to understand, we need to concentrate, we need to spend some time, and we need to, first of all, we need to mentally prepare for that. We need to learn this. So that is the main thing. First, we need to learn and we need to showcase ourselves. We need to showcase, and so we can, there's a number of opportunities, and even for me actually, so in a day, at least minimum 5 to 6 members are contacting me. So how to do, what to do. So people, the only advice I am giving is, so first to know the course, how it is. just to
Right.
check what is the course.
Right.
Then get into the course. Go to any
Right.
proper institution, whoever it may be, just to go
Mhm.
for a proper certification or proper. See, if we can learn things in YouTube also. The thing
Right.
is, that is, it's not streamlined. The thing
Right.
is, we will see one video. So then,
Right.
while seeing only in the next video, it will show some other attractive thumbnail. Our
It's
mind
not
will go for
structured.
that. Yeah,
It's not
that is the
structured.
main. That's the
Right.
main thing. So the
Mhm.
thing, what I advise I am giving to the people is, we need to go for any institute. It may be anything. It's because it's a streamlined, right? It's in a
Mhm.
proper way. It's aligned. The course will be aligned in a proper way. It will be
Mhm.
from A to Z. It's not like
Right.
A, C, D. It's not like that. So
Right.
it's in a proper way. So we can go for that. We can do the course, and then we need to practice. We
Right.
need to
Absolutely.
continuously, we need to practice. See, if we live for a few days or few weeks, if it
Mhm.
takes some gap, because it's
Mhm.
initial days, right? Again, after a week, if we go again and sit in front of laptop, it's
Mhm.
like it's new again. So the thing
Again,
is,
you absolutely.
yeah, because I faced that once. Due to
Right.
some reason,
Right.
1 week I took some gap. Again, when
Right.
I start, it's like, what is this? It's everything. It's new to me. So
Right.
if you are practicing, see, now it's fine because we are
Right.
at least 4 or 5 months. I has experienced this. In initial
Right.
days, we need to consistently. We need to practice.
Right.
We
Right.
need to practice and we need to showcase. We need to. The one more thing in the LinkedIn is we need to tag the correct people,
Absolutely.
like
Correct.
HRs. So that is
Mhm.
the mistake initially I did.
Mhm.
Okay. So we
Right.
need to attract. We need to tag the correct HR members, the
Right.
companies. So we need to try to grow our connections.
Right.
So it will only give you the chance. So people will come
Right.
to you if you
Right.
showcase yourself, how much capable you are.
Right.
Automatically, people will contact.
Right. Absolutely. 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 Because that is what I tell to my mentees, that, get the skill, learn it, create something around it, like dashboards in Power BI, post it on LinkedIn and tag me also. 15 to 16,000 followers I have myself. So the reach is very vast, and a lot of people are from the similar background: a business analyst, data analyst, visualization expert, right? So they get very good exposure into that, and that's how they get many opportunities, both full-time as well as freelancing opportunities. So that's an amazing thing. You have shared an amazing information here, and I'm very much sure that this will be helpful for a lot of people out there. And anyone who is watching this right now, I want you to just put a comment right now by thanking Gopi over here. And but just put a comment as thanks for motivating. It will be very it will be just a token of regard to Gopi from our side, because he is sparing this valuable information so that we can get some good opportunities, right? And as he is mentioning his path, because he is the one who did it himself, so you should also consider it and learn from what he did, his working, his mistakes, and then grow. That is the purpose of this entire discussion. So thank you so much, Gopi, once again, for sharing this information.
So first of all, very big thank you to you actually, because my entire career is changed. My career life, everything is changed. So very big thank you to you. The one main thing I forgot to mention is that the way you taught, okay, the way you explained, it's superb. Seriously, anyone can understand. It's very simple, clear, neat. So anyone can understand easily with your the way you speak. So everything. So that's the good, very impressive thing from your course, because I saw some other courses or videos also. The thing is the way how they are teaching. It's a very simple and anyone can understand. So thank you so much for that, and thanks for everything. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I hope you have got massive value in this video. Also, if you want to know more about Power BI and its career scope for you, then I'm holding a free masterclass on Power BI. The link for the same is given in the description, bio, and in the first comment. Also, upon joining, you will be getting my best-selling ebook worth ₹1,500 absolutely free. Go sign up and I'll see you over there.